Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offensive coordinator, got to love this starting field position. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. You wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Down he goes. A sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Running it back. It's Brown. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Not able to connect. Incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the 1st quarter.
Oklahoma 14, Georgia 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The back's got it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. It felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll run it to the right side. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
42 Spider.
Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw again. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage.
And the Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Heading left after the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, the pass is picked off. The 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Point after, knocked right through. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
27, Georgia.
Dogs will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 12. That's before field position to start the drive. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's a quick grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. He just came flying. He had to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot caught right at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch it.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop it.
Chris, that's just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab, and this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a handoff. Powerful running here. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Dogs. Trying to come all the way back.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Oklahoma 27, Georgia 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the football.
Turner decides to field it. The returner will be brought down.
12, and your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
The Sooners keep the football on the move.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 27, Georgia 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Can he take it all the way?
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. And the defense makes some adjustments. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
Offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long.
Easy. Razor, razor.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Picks up 1. Offense facing.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner decides to single fair catch. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Ready up.
And it's a bunch formation.
29 Philly. Ready.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Got it.
This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout.
Get set. Go.
Can he make it to the marker? Finds room at the 30. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity of possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.